Trayvon Diggs, the great corner for the Cowboys, out for the season, defense wasn't as aggressive. Dak Prescott had to play on the road and trailed. He was just ordinary, mostly. And Mike McCarthy's coaching is always up for debate. 1 week after we said they're amazing, people thought they were amazing, the world fell in love with the Cowboys, here we are. I think so many people, fans and media, want Dallas to be great, but it's pretty clear in this league. To be great in this league, you need 3 things. You know what they are. A great quarterback, a great coach, and a great edge rusher or pass rusher. Cowboys have one of those. They have a great edge rusher. I mean, if San Francisco, who has the coach and edge rusher, had a great quarterback, you could put him in the Super Bowl right now. One of the reasons we didn't overreact to Kansas City losing at home to Detroit. Great coach, great quarterback. Chris Jones would come back. Those are the elements you need. And right now, Dallas is okay at head coach, and they're fine. Sometimes they're fine B+ at quarterback. But there's a big gap between great and okay and fine. And I think, but Dak he's smart. His intangibles are great. He's a leader. He's charming. He's charismatic. He's likable. But I think, yesterday afternoon is kind of symbolizes what Dak is. Dak last year, 15th in passer rating, smack dab in the middle of the league. This year, he's 16th in passer rating, smack dab in the middle of the league. Do you know what Dak's career passer rating is? 17th, smack dab in the middle of the league. And now, no more Zeke in his prime, very dependent downfield on CeeDee Lamb. Tight end, they're okay, not special. O-line was missing 3 starters. So what happens? They're real clunky in the red zone. Again, there's a big gap between fine, okay, pretty good, and great. You saw Buffalo yesterday. It's pretty clear Buffalo is becoming great again. Kansas City's great again. Baltimore now, all banged up, great elements. They got to get healthy. But you can see it every week. Mike McCarthy went into this season saying, I want to run the football more. That's not what Andy Reid says. That's not what Sean McDermott says, because they have great. Now, again, Arizona's better than we thought. They are not the worst team in the league. Joshua Dobbs, pretty fun quarterback. May not build around him, certainly capable. Good kid, players love him, plays hard. They're sneaky good at home. The good thing about Dallas, though, they got 10 wins written all over them with this defense. But that defense won't be as aggressive now, is that at least Dak Prescott is always accountable, and that's why we like him so much. And this is the reality of Dallas when they get banged up, going on the road against a sneaky good, surprisingly good Arizona team, at least at home. But we want them to be good. We want them to be great. It doesn't mean they are. So yesterday, Denver, I must have overvalued Denver significantly. There's a bunch of things with Denver. I have a rule. I haven't used it in a while. Say it out loud. If something doesn't sound right, it's probably not right. So say out loud, new, very wealthy ownership, new, outspoken head coach, gotta fix the culture, GM stays from a previous regime, and an aging star quarterback that was never beloved in the locker room, apparently in Seattle. It doesn't sound like a quick fix. Denver bought this house. Sean maybe thought it needed some touch-ups, and now he's got a mold issue and a leaky basement, and he doesn't know how to fix it. And that Russell Wilson contract is hanging over the franchise like a roof that needs fixing in a year, and you may not have the funds for it. This is not a quick fix. And Denver quit yesterday. Now, Miami is fantastic. They are fantastic. Best team in the league. Said it last week. I'll tell you now. I'll say it tomorrow on Herd Hierarchy. It's the best team in the league. The coaching, sensational. The speed, Tua is upright. They're not great everywhere. O-line's okay. Miami's a great football team right now. They are terrific. But did I overvalue the roster? Yeah. Did I overvalue the quarterback? Yeah. Did I overvalue the coach? I don't think so. But since Peyton Manning retired, this team, this franchise has the 5th worst record. So Fox, had Sean Payton. He loved L.A. He loved Fox Sports. I thought he was going to sign for 3 or 4 years and wait for the Chargers job to open, which it probably should be open soon. But head coaches, especially smart ones with the Super Bowl, get restless. Big money talks. The owners for the Broncos are rolling in lettuce. And so it happened. But I will say this. Sean Payton's side of the ball has gotten better. They're averaging 6 points more a game. A touchdown's a lot in the NFL. Russell Wilson's passer rating is up 15 points. He's not the only issue, though I don't see a lot of juice in the second half with him. The defense has regressed badly. The Nuggets are going to continue to be a great NBA team. This is obviously not a quick fix. Let's be honest. Nick Sirianni, it was year 2. Mike McDaniel, year 2. Look how good they are. Belichick, year 2. Pete Carroll, 7-9, 7-9, 11-5, year 3. People forget this. You think Kyle Shanahan walked into San Francisco. Yeah, he did. He went 6-10 and 4-12. It was year 3 with Kyle Shanahan. A very sophisticated offense, structure, and culture. It was year 3 that the guy that we perceive now as the best offensive coach in a short list, if not the best, took 3 years in San Francisco, a historically well-run franchise that had some good players. Sean McDermott, year 3 Buffalo, 10-6, had their quarterback on their way. Some of this stuff sounds easy, but Pete Carroll, Belichick, Pete Carroll, Sean McDermott's viewed as a good coach. Kyle Shanahan. It's not an easy fix. This house has a lot more issues than we thought. I think I overvalued the roster. I've liked this roster for years. Maybe it's just not as good as I think. 70 points. To surrender 70 points, I went to a high school that didn't have a great program. I don't think anybody scored 70 on us. So it is ugly. But I think I will say this, J-Mac, and we do this from time to time. I'm guilty of it. Even with great coaches, McVay is very unique. He saved a franchise, got good immediately. Sirianni, McDermott, Kyle Shanahan, Pete Carroll. It's different. Mike Tomlin took over a great franchise. They had a great culture. Bill Cowherd to Tomlin. That's different. This thing needed a lot of fixing. I think I overvalued a lot of what was there. I look at Cortland Sutton. I look at the left tackle. I look at Jerry Jeudy. I look at Russell Wilson, Patrick Surtain. They have a handful. You know what they are? They're a little bit of a puzzle, and the pieces don't quite fit, and the defense has regressed strangely overnight. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.